Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will be showing you this gorgeous kit from Doreen at Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. I will leave her information in my description box if you're interested in being in her Pearls and Kit Club. It's a beautiful club. I love her kits. I love your kits, Doreen. They're very inspiring and they bring joy to my day when I do play with them. And most of the time I keep them as they are because they're so beautiful and inspiring. So I like to sit down with a cup of coffee and open up your kits and go through each piece because they're so pretty. And then sometimes I like to make journals and things and sell them or keep them for myself. But today I will show you this gorgeous kit that came in the other day. And then we're also going to do a little craft with me today. So stay tuned for that. So let's get started on this. I'm going to go ahead and open the box. And then I'm going to take everything out of the box because the box is so huge. It is gorgeous, beautiful vintage pink box. And I have quite a few of these already, and I'm going to save them and use them for storage because I love the color pink. This vintage pink is just gorgeous. And these kits are just beautiful. So let me go ahead and I want to move everything out. Let's see here. These are beautiful, absolutely gorgeous kits. I love every single one that I get from Doreen, and a few of them I have been collaborating with Doreen. She loves my work and I love her work, so we collaborated on, but this is my third collaboration with you, Doreen? I'm trying to remember, but this is gorgeous tissue paper. I love this. So she has these in these beautiful boxes, and they're just beautiful. Beautiful, Doreen. Now let me slide that over there, and let me just lay everything out so you can kind of see what Doreen does here. These are just beautiful and so inspiring. Everybody's work is just, look at this little present. I mean, who wouldn't want to receive something like that? That is just darling. And then all these beautiful papers that were, look at she printed off the entire Advent kit. But I'm going to make something a little bit different. I'm not going to, I mean, I'll do the Advent, but that's just on my own. I would like to make a little journal with this stuff. So inside the box here, she always leaves a sweet little note. And look at these tags. I mean, you can make little mini journals out of these. And then she always writes a little letter there, and you can see everyone, all the beautiful ladies here that have collaborated with Doreen. Doreen puts the kits together, and then she asks some ladies to collaborate with her because I'm sure she loves their work as well. So you can see there what everybody has done in the collaboration. Everybody is they do such beautiful work. Lavish Laces, me, Grace and Lace Journals, Embellish the Story, and Latina Loves Lace. Just amazing, beautiful work everyone does. And then Doreen takes the beautiful work and makes beautiful kits out of them, which that is amazing, you know, that you do that, Doreen. So I wanted to share this with you all today. This is so beautiful. So look what Doreen has done here. Look at these snippets of things just everywhere, just gorgeous treasures, you know, French book pages, and everything's tea dyed and coffee dyed and beautifully put together. Look at this. I don't even want to take it apart, but I've already been playing. I mean, look at this little present with all the little treasures inside. And then look at this snippet of lace and doilies and things that you can play for forever, right? I mean, this is beautiful. Beautiful fabric pieces and sequin pieces and everything that you need to put your goodies with, right? And then this is the one that Latina Loves Lace. She made this bow here. Isn't that pretty? And then Doreen did another bow. I mean, look at the snippets. I mean, how inspiring is this? This is just gorgeous. And I love all the doilies. I mean, so much fun. And then this here is printed out on glitter paper. Gosh, that is beautiful. So pretty. What I would do is I would cut this and make like a 3-inch spine and attach it to it and make a big Christmas journal. And then here's the parchment paper with the stitched lace that I did. And then antique book pages on the back. Look at that gorgeous trim. That is just beautiful. The trim here. I love those book pages. Okay, so there is that. And then this is so pretty here. I love this little heart bag here. This is so pretty. So she did like a snippet flower, and that's a snowflake brad. And look at this charm. Let me see. Look at this. Look at all the goodies you get in here. So pretty. Look at the charm. I mean, Doreen puts together these gorgeous kits and charms, and the work and love that goes into every detail is like, wow. Just beautiful. And then here is a paper clip. Now, I did see Doreen make these paper clips on a video. These are beautiful. Beautiful paper clips in that little lollipop charm. I love it. That's so cute. And this applique, so pretty. That is gorgeous. And then polka dot tie here. And all these envelopes that you could play with. A big one, a small one. I love these envelopes. And these tea dyed or coffee dyed with bags inside, and it looks like tissue paper inside. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. I love that. Let's just put this back like this real quick. All right. And then, well, now we already looked at this, and I'm not going to open up the present. You know, I might if I craft with it today, but just trust me. Just amazing. Just beautiful. And then I love this little mini snippet. This is what inspired me to do the craft with me today. So I'm going to play with this piece right here. I love Minnie. I love the bow that Doreen put together and the little snippets. I love it. Love it. And then here is a tassel with sequins and an applique. And I added this to the kits, this tassel, because it reminded me of a snow lady, right? It looks like a snowman, but a snow lady, of course. And then inside are these absolutely fun little treasures. Look at this. That looks like it's faux cake. Isn't that cute? I have an idea for this, for the craft with me today. And I love this snippet just the way it is. I think that would look good on the front cover of what we're going to do today. And then I love these little bags that Doreen uses. These are so sweet. I love these bags with a little window. You can fill so much treasures in there. And kind of circles and these little cupcake kind of like the air fryer liners that she uses. These are so fun. Okay, so, and then this, of course, is, I love this. This reminds me of gingerbread cookies. So I kind of have an idea with that. And then this is rolled up fabric tied with a beautiful lace. I mean, look at this fabric. It is beautiful. And this piece here, that looks like fluffy snow. Pink snow. Looks like fluffy pink snow. I love it. And then this gorgeous fabric here. So this is so fun. And then so inspiring. Just so super fun. And then let's see. So I'm going to start moving everything over here. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use yet. And then wrapped in this powder puff pink. I don't know what this is. It's kind of like vellum. It feels like a vellum. But these are her gorgeous Christmas Pink Parfait Christmas Kit Gingerbread Lane Advent. So this kit is just beautiful. Look at these papers. So I'm going to quickly go through them just real quick. And then I am going to get crafting. So I'm going to clear some of this stuff off. And we are going to make something with this. I have to. Because as soon as I saw something, I was like, oh, I have to do it. This would be really pretty to cut these out and put when I'm using. So this is the Advent kit. And she printed all of this off. Wow. This is beautiful, Doreen. So fun and festive. And I love this. Look at this. This is wax seals. The little ones and the big ones. Aren't they cute? So, Pink Parfait Christmas Kit. I love it. Isn't that pretty? I love the list, the wish list, and the notes. That's so fun. That would be a fun one to put in this little journal that I'm putting together. So, it is a no-sew journal, but I am sewing something, but you don't have to sew it. It's just an embellishment or ephemera for the little mini journal that we are going to put together today. These are beautiful. And I did see Doreen make these on her channel, the Advent. So try and find that video. I think it was like 3 videos ago that she did this. Gingerbread Lane Advent. What a cute name. I love that. Those are so pretty. I mean, if you chose not to do the Advent, you could take every bit of this and make tags and embellishments, and there is so much that you could do. Look how pretty these are. And I love the colors. And then these are little envelopes, so you cut them out, fold it in half, and then you put the little wax seal on there. So cute, Doreen. I love it so much. So I am going to clear some of this stuff off my desk, and then I'm going to get out what we are going to put together today. All right, so I got my crafting area ready. So let's put this cute little mini journal together. So I'm just going to pull off this cute bow, and I'm going to leave everything the way it is if I can. I just love the way all the crunchy sounds, don't you? Okay, so that is cute. Love it. Actually, I'll put that over here. This is what we are going to use. I love this. This is beautiful, Doreen. And look at the antique papers in there. Isn't that pretty? And I think, oh, this is grid paper in there. Isn't that pretty? Love it. So this is going to be our little mini journal. So cute. Oh, I wanted to bring this in here to this is perfect for this video, don't you think? It's just a little gingerbread cake. I had to bring it in here for the video. So cute. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I am going to go ahead and glue this in. Okay, so just right here, because I'm going to make pockets. So follow along with me if you wish with the kit. That would be so fun. And then, so these are going to be inside pockets. Okay. And then to make the journal, let me turn off the glare here. There, that's better. To make your signature nice and tight, what you need to cut this, not cut it, but corner it. Okay, so you do that because your lace, I'll show you, your lace is going to come wrapped around here, and so when you cut your papers, it's going to be where it doesn't cut your papers, you know what I mean? So this is the bottom, and this is going to be 2 little pockets, all right? And then where was the other envelope? We have envelopes here. Actually, I kind of want to do this bigger envelope. You know what? We're going to do the bigger envelope. I forgot about these. Let's do this one. I want to do this one. They're bigger. Look how pretty this is. I love the light pink polka dotted bag. Look at that tissue paper. Gosh, that is gorgeous. There's so much in these kits. I love them. Okay, so I have a better idea. So let's just put this beautiful applique there. I have a better idea. Okay. Ooh. Let's save this. Let's make... I was going to make a little mini journal, but let's make the shaker card out of this instead. So we'll make that in a few minutes. Let's make the base to the journal. So again, we're going to fold it in half. So we're going to do the same thing, just a little bit wider of an envelope. And then we're going to glue the flap down right here. And just on the sides. That's all you need to do is just glue the flap down, and then there'll be pockets. And then before wouldn't that be cute as a flip out? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and glue that. But before I do that, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Way too ahead of myself. I need to cut the top because I'm going to just a little tiny bit off the top so we can open it and put a picture in there, because you know me, I have to put a pretty vintage lady in there. Okay, so now let's take a look at this, see if it's gonna fit in this. And then, to be honest, I need to kind of like, let's make the spine a little bit bigger, and it's okay that we show this. really see that better. Maybe like something like that. And then, because we gotta have a little bit of a spine there. So where I creased it the first time, just crease it down again so we have a little bit of a spine there. See the creases? Okay. And then I could put this on here. Yeah, I like that. I like the wood hanging out. Because if you're gonna, you could sew lace and cover that up anyway. So that would be all right. So there's our little spine. All right, now we can cut into this with the corner punch. It's getting really thick. Gotta just get it in there. All right. So let's get back our little gusset there. And then now, let's go ahead and glue this down. We could because I like the window. So let's go ahead and just kind of tear that before we glue it. Kind of want to tear it so it looks, it didn't even tear the right place. That's funny. Oh well. All right, I'm gonna leave that like that. I kind of like that. So let's go ahead and glue down the edges. And we'll glue these edges down. And this will be our little flip out. Okay. I love it. I love it so far. Okay, so let's make sure that looks good. Okay, so should we do, I wanted to show you the paper clip. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. Okay, so you know me. So what would be cute for this journal is, for the closure, is maybe one of these bows. There's a few that I could choose from, right? So isn't that cute so far? And then, you know me, I have to put ladies here. Oh, this is my, look at this antique handmade tatting here. I got a bunch of them from the antique store a few weeks ago with hubby. Okay, so I have these beautiful ladies printed out on fabric. You know me, I have to put a pretty lady. So I thought she was gorgeous. Wouldn't that be pretty in there? Or this one here. And I love Lily. I love Lily. And she has the pretty colors to go along with this. Look at, so there's pinks and greens in this. So we could go either way. So I'm not sure who I'm going to use yet, but let's stick her in here for now. Right. And then maybe on the back side we can stick, and I'm probably going to put trim over this anyway, so I'm not really worried about what that looks like. And then we could put back here maybe some of her papers. I'll probably make a tag to put on in the back. That would be really pretty. And then I'm thinking about leaving that tuck, the inside tuck right here to flip out. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I do love the paper clip. I think it's cute, except I think I have it backwards, yeah. So I could actually, I've had these pretty ladies. I could actually find some bigger ones. But isn't that so pretty so far? Okay, and then maybe one of these bows for a closure. But then I was even thinking, because this is so fun. This, what Doreen put together here with this pearl brad, wouldn't this be pretty just right here? Let's see. Nope, like it right here. Or at the top. And I like the snow. So I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do on the front cover. So I was thinking on here, because if there's a flip out, I think it'll be fine. What do you think? So kind of put it at an angle, and see, it'll still flip open just fine. I think this is so cute. And then we have all those embellishments we can put on top. And then I was even thinking we could glue, we can glue this, because I've seen Doreen make like double pockets. So I was thinking something like this in the corner, and then we can tuck in our little mini shaker card I'm going to put right here with her embellishments. I think that'd be really pretty. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's pick decorations to decorate this. Should we do something like this? You know, just add some of that in there. I think we should. We could leave it white and put in the snowflakes, or we could even put the snowflake on the bottom. Wouldn't that be cute? So let's go ahead and start decorating. And yeah, let's start decorating here and keep going. So I'm going to glue this to this. I'm going to work on this first before I get going on that. So I'm just going to put some glue. I kind of like that corner better, because so I need to probably put quite a bit of glue. And then we're going to put that there. And I kind of want it sticking out because it's like parchment paper in a way, you know. So we're going to kind of put that there. And it will take some time to dry, I'm sure. And then let's see if we can get this snowflake in here. We'll probably put it at an angle like that. I kind of like that. Let's do that there. So this is so cute, Doreen. This kit is so super sweet. I love it. It is so fun to play with. I'm having a ball already. Okay, so that needs to dry, I'm sure, too. And then I'm going to use these like Doreen did in her videos, in her many videos that she has shown us, that these could be used for pockets. So then I probably need to glue this side down to kind of hold that down for our shaker. So let's go ahead and glue this part down too. And this is just craft glue. I want it to hold it a little bit for our little mini shaker card. I was thinking when I saw this, her little heart shaker bag, you know, I was like, oh, I gotta make a little mini shaker. And then, let's see, and then I'm thinking, should we just put like, we can put one here. Let's put, kind of don't even want to put anything on it. It's so cute. It's so fun. Look at this. Love it. Okay. So, I'm debating on what I want to do. Why don't I just leave it? I want to leave it for some reason. You know what? This would look really pretty on the back of this, wouldn't it? Look at this. That fits perfectly. That is so pretty. I love it. Let's put that right there. But let's wait because the closure. Although I might do the clip, right? So we need to wait. So many fun ideas. Thank you, Doreen, for this beautiful kit. So cute. Look. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's make, while this is drying, let's quickly put together our little shaker that's going to fit in that little pocket there. Okay, so I already started this little mini journal, right? So I'm just going to cut here. Oops. I'm just going to cut here. Let's see. Hopefully it's pretty straight. And then I'll just... I wish I didn't cut that. Okay. Or corner it. I wish I didn't corner it. So I'm going to save this. Look at this. This could be a pocket. You can make a little mini journal out of this one. Look at this. This one might go inside that one. All right, so is this the little, this is going to be the little shaker. So let's go ahead and let's figure out. I guess this isn't a very straight cut, is it? Yeah, it is. It's not too bad. Okay, so let's check the size real quick. So we're gonna put this in here like this. So we kind of need to come down on size a little bit. Yeah. So let's go ahead and we're gonna, you can sew this or glue it. It doesn't really matter. I have glued it just fine and then glued lace over the glue because you can kind of see it, you know. So, okay. And then we can even, let's get that in the pocket. How does that look? How about like that? Yeah, like that. That's cute. It'll be filled up. So let's go ahead. Perfect. Let's go ahead and sew a side and then let's fill it up with some shaker. And I think I'll keep this for the top so I can put some in, so we can embellish it real quick. Now remember, this end is already shut, but we will sew all the way around it, and I'll show you the end of it, okay? Alright, so let's put some of these sparklies in here. I think it'd be so cute. So I don't think I want to put any of the big snowflakes in there. Or I might, who knows. So let's just get out some of these goodies. These little candy pieces here. We're just going to make a little shaker. I love the candy. I think the candy is so cute. And we don't need too much in here. Let's see. How does that look? You know what? That's perfect. Ooh, there's pearls. You know you love pearls. Let's put some pearls in there. Okay, so now I'm going to finish sewing that. That will be so cute. It's perfect. So that was fun. So much you can do. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping. I don't want to lose any of that candy. Or pearls. Or sequins. No, no, no. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that is so fun, right? We got our little shaker card finished. Let's go ahead and cut some of these threads. Hopefully it'll hold. It's pretty. There we go. Little candies and sequins. So cute, right? And pearls. Don't forget the pearls. We love pearls. Okay, so I'm thinking we can, let's see if this is dry a little bit more. We can even put it in the front pocket. Let's put a little embellishment on here now. We could put a pink snowflake on here. You know? Let's see what that looks like. If I can get in here. Come on. Maybe put a piece of lace behind it. What do you think? Over here in this corner. Is that cute? Yeah, that's so cute. Alright, let me close this up. And I don't want to lose any of that. I'm going to put a piece of her lace or something behind it. I even like this here. What if we put a little piece, or we can actually go across and then put that down? Oh yeah, let's do it. Uh-oh, I lost a pearl. You see that? No. I'll put you in my dish. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this down now. Let's see here. Thank you all for crafting with me today. This has been so fun. I love your kits, Doreen. So I'm just going to go across here like this. And then we can put a piece of this beautiful fabric here. And let's kind of do that there. I like that. Where it's not straight on, you know. And then let's put the cute little snowflake here. And you know, this little journal might go inside a big journal. I don't know yet. I just had to make something with this today, so I didn't plan anything. I just looked at her kit and I was like, oh my gosh, I saw it. So, you know, I had to pop up on here and play with you all today. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love it. Love it. I love the sequins. I'm sure that'll take some time to dry. And I'm not sure if I'm going to decorate. Look, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets to it off this one little thingy here. It's not going to fit in there. I like that. And see, I was going to decorate this, but I'm not. I just decorated it with a parchment paper pocket and this snowflake. And look how cute that is. And then you have a little place for the journal. Let's put this glue away. I don't know if I'm going to need it or not. Okay, so now the next step is I want to place this on here. So I kind of want it like at a catty corner like that. But you're going to be able to open it and close it. And the shaker stayed in there pretty nice. But I kind of want to soften up the back. So I'm even thinking this beautiful doily. Or remember this? That was in the envelope. Let me see what we can do here. Such pretty paper. I don't even, oh, it covers up the wood though. But it is very pretty. Is it one piece? Well, I guess I could tear it. I don't want to do that. Nope. Too pretty. Way too pretty. Way too pretty. Maybe this big doily. Let's try this big doily. So if we cut it where we're not seeing all the I just want to see a little bit of the doily. So before I cut it, let's kind of like, I just want to see the doily. So let's see here. All right, so that looks pretty. Let's do that there. Okay. So let's fold this and then cut it. Okay. So we can use half of it. And I kind of want it sticking out at the top. It's so pretty. And maybe the bottom too. Well, why didn't I get my paper scissors? That's funny. Okay, so let's take this here, and I kind of want it angling up here in the corner. Kind of like that. And then, okay, so it's going to be folding over, so I'm going to have to cut some of the doily off. I don't know if that's going to work. All these pretty things. Oh, her fabric pieces. Let's take a looky here. So much fun. And the next step after this, we're going to put some papers in here and tie it up. Ooh. This one's pretty flat. Gosh, that's so pretty. Kind of like, I want to see the wood. I have an idea. All I need is a little piece. Oh, I should have brought my fabric scissors in here. Darn it. Because I really just want it in the corner. So let's just use a little piece. All right. So I cut them into strips. Let's just make sure I'm putting it on the right side. You know, that would be good. And then I want to put this other strip over here. This reminds me of snow. So then we'll put it like this, and then we'll put it like this. So you still see the wood. I love the wood envelope. That is so cute. I love it. I have a lot of traffic and it's Sunday. Sunday fun day. All right, and then let's go ahead and put this on. Gotta make sure that it's not gonna come in the way of there. That is so cute. I love it. And then the shaker goes in here. We're gonna let it dry a little bit. Isn't that cute? I mean, it's gonna be nice and thick because of the, you know, the journal pages, so it's okay. I like my journals just big and hello. Look at me. I need a pocket that's gonna hold this a little better. There we go. I like that. Kind of wanted it like that. Let's see if it'll stay like that. See? Isn't that cute? And then we'll slide something in here. That is cute. I love it. And I may even put something up there, but I don't know if I should have to worry about that. That is so cute. It is Lily's Vintage Christmas Journal, right? But I think this could go into a bigger journal, to be honest. So that fabric there is so pretty, that lace there. So fun. Okay, so we are on a roll. See, that's why I won't be able to use the bow. But I could put a bow on a tag for the back pocket, you know. So I could... No. Okay, but that's okay. So everything needs to dry. So while everything is drying, let's go ahead and rip some of the papers that we need. You should see my craft desk. It is quite something. So we could, you know, we could put these in the journal. I wonder if this would fit in here. Yeah, why not? And this pretty piece. We can put this in front of the bag here. So yeah, you can, and then we're gonna have to corner punch our pages as well. Because when you corner punch your pages, like your little main journal here, when you tie it in with lace, it won't rip. So it'll hold it really nice. So I'm just going to add some papers, and then I will come back and do some more of these with you. Now I would like to do one of her little envelopes here too, in this here. So lucky, we already have fun things in the works here. And we could put this doily in here. I mean, these kits are so big, I could make lots of things with this. So fun. And then I have this music paper here. It's old and it's called Lily of the Valley. It's gospel music. Very pretty. Let's see if this will fit in here. And I have the whole song. 1837 to 1882. Wow. And then here's the other half of the song. So we could, you know, separate it and make a little signature or something. Will that fit in here? But remember, we have to corner all the pages. That will fit. Oh, this is fun. And then I have some French papers. And, of course, I'm going to put Doreens. So let's put some French papers in there. There's Antoinette right there again. Let's put a few of these papers in there. We won't make it too big. But I do want to make it big enough where it's fun. I mean, I like my journals big. You know, like that. These are pretty. Okay, so now let's do some pink papers that I have. My desk is filled with stuff. Isn't that fun? Okay, so let's take some paper here. And we can... This is my pink paper. Okay. So I just want to do a few more papers with you, and then we will be done. Let's see if this will fit in here. The patina on this paper is so pretty. I've got to add some pink in here, and of course I'm going to add Doreens papers in here. So let's see what we have here. I want to put this pretty doily she had in the kit here. Ooh, pretty. And then let's put a French paper in here. And I'm going to have to cut these, corner these. You got to corner all the papers, not the doily. Just the papers to fit. Oh gosh, this is going to be so pretty. Okay, so let's put this together. Let's go ahead and put this one in. I love old gospel music. Let's put this in next. This is so pretty. And then we will tie it real quick. Okay, and now I need this one. And then, so we got a pocket there. You know what we could do with this one, this French paper here, I think we should fold up and make like a pocket, and then we can refold it. So like that, and then like that, with these vintage French papers that are so pretty. And then I would like to we'll put those in next. But after this song, I would like to put some tea-dyed paper. So let's put a piece of tea-dyed paper. Oh, you know what? Let me show you these papers. These are from Brenda. Is it Brenda? She makes these papers and they are so pretty. Let's put this one in here. And then we will corner the papers real quick, and then we're going to tie it up. Okay, so that's going to go in there. Alright, so after this tea dye paper, or that's coffee dyed, we're going to put in this French paper. And then let's put in plain tea paper next. This one's my paper. This is so fun. I'm so thankful to come on here and to craft with you all today. I hope that you all had fun as well. You want me to move this? Is this a glare? I don't know. This has been so fun. I don't think I've done a craft with me since the parchment paper clutch and journal set, and that was like 4 months ago. I've been so busy. And then I kind of like the tear, so it's okay, so. Well, that doesn't look good. That doesn't either. It'd be easier to do it like this. There we go. And then we'll throw this one in here. And then we'll we'll put another paper there. And then here. And then I'm going to put this little baggie here. So isn't that just so sweet? Look at that. And then Lily looks just amazing here. But I know I have a bigger print of her on fabric. And I'll come back and have a bigger picture of Lily. And then I'm going to decorate the front and do the tie. I need to figure out a tie. So, and I love the little shaker there. That is so cute. It's precious to me. I think that's pretty cute. You know, Lily had to put some decorations in here, you know. So then we have pockets here. Don't forget these pockets. She is so cute. And then let me just put this back in here just for fun. I can't because the, well, that's okay. Yeah, I can. Yes, I can. Yeah, let's put it behind the lace. There's no glue right there. Then we'll have a lollipop. Look at that. Isn't she cute? Okay, so let me see if I can put the bow on here for now. Yeah, look at that. Still fits. Okay, so let's corner all these papers real fast. And I'll show you how to tie it in with some lace. And then we will be done for the day. So I usually take, now so you don't need to corner that. Okay, so let's just corner so it doesn't rip when you tie the lace shut, you know. Okay, so I want to put this back in order. But if you do this, when you tie your lace in, it has never ripped with me, so. So you're cornering, you don't gotta do this one or this one. You're cornering the inside of your papers. So you're not cornering the outside of your edges. You're taking your corner and you're doing the inside of the page. And then I'm going to put it right back in order. This is beautiful paper. So I think we have enough papers, don't you? Do you think? Yeah, we have enough. Because I got to put little embellishments in there and tags, and it's going to fill it up. This is beautiful paper, Brenda. I love it. And then I need to put like 1 or 2 digitals in there. Now you don't got to do it to short papers. Actually, Yeah, that one was over that one. Okay. And that ripped paper turned out pretty good, didn't it? And then just a few more papers, and then we're going to tie her in. This was so fun. And I have a mess I have to clean up now. But that's okay. Alright, now this is the last paper, and I will put Doreen's Digitals in here too. I think they'll be so pretty. And then I love the color of this over the pale pink paper. Okay, so line everything up. I should have brought my clips over here, but it's okay. And then I have to clean off this mess real quick. Okay. All right, let's get our cute little journal here. We can use her bows for clips instead. And we're going to, that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and use the bows. Where's the other bows at? All these bows are so cute. And then I'll use Juana's beautiful pearled bow here. Except this one's going to be a little harder because I did that. But it's okay. I had to do that. Okay, so take your laces. Now I'm thinking, I have these beautiful colors here. One's a beigey and one's a pale pink. So, I could use some of her fabric if it's stretchy. Let me see. I'd have to go through that. I just want to tie this in here with you. Okay, so here you are in the signature. And then you want to flip it over. And you want to bring your lace on through these little slits that we did here. So you would do this, if this was more than one signature, you would do this to all the signatures that you put in. And sometimes I put the bows at top, middle, and bottom. Like if I do 3, I'll do one bow up here, one in the middle, and one on the bottom. And then just kind of fix your bow there. And so I'm probably going to put this, I'll just leave it there for now. So there's your signature, and you want to leave it loose until you are finished doing your little journal. So that's actually really pretty. And then I'll end up taking this beigey lace and putting another bow on here above this bow, just to give it more more lace, right? So this was so fun to craft along with you all today. I hope that this inspires you to get in your craft area, in your craft room, and make something beautiful today. I had so much fun with you all. I hope you love this. Let's take these bows off. These are so cute. Doreen, your kit is amazing. I will link Doreen's YouTube, and I will link her YouTube, so, and go see her inspiring work and her kits that she makes. But this is what we have. It doesn't even look Christmassy, does it? But this is what we have so far. Let's flip through it real quick while we talk. I love each and every one of you, and I am so thankful for you to be here with me today and make this sweet little journal. I know we're going to decorate some more. I'm not going to finish it without you. I think it'll be super fun to do this with you all. So thank you, Doreen, and thank you, everyone, for being here with me today. I love you so much, and I will see you soon in my next video. So remember, this flips out, and here's our little shaker. So have some crafting fun time. Life is so much better with friends. I love you all so much, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye!